Parting with the people we love is painful. However, sometimes love stories don't always have a happy ending. Yes, breakups are very painful. In fact, in some cases it can result in depression. A psychologist named Guy Winch said, "Being separated from the people we love can affect us much more severely than we realize." According to him, breaking up can activate the same mechanisms in the brain, exactly as happens when addicts experience withdrawal from cocaine or opioids. Withdrawal is a term used to describe a syndrome of effects caused by discontinuation of a drug. Addicts who experience withdrawal symptoms will feel sick and may show many symptoms, such as headaches, diarrhea, or shaking, tremors. This similarity has also been proven through studies of functional brain MRI scans. In other words, love is addictive, and heartbreak causes us to have a strong withdrawal-like reaction. This is why many people still obsess over ex-lovers as if they were a drug that has been removed. This is also why it's so hard to move on to someone else, because we tend to think our exes are ideal. As a result, this distorts our memories of him by convincing ourselves that the ex is the right person to accompany our lives even though there were many painful times with him. We have to make sure any thoughts we have about ex-lovers are realistic and balanced. If our mind suddenly remembers the sweet moments we had with him, we need to remember the bitter memories we had with him. If you yearn for his sweet hug, you must remember the days when he broke our hearts and made us sad. For those who are really struggling to come to terms with the reality of a love that has run aground, Dee recommends writing down a list of all the reasons why the relationship failed. The people who have the most difficulty moving on are usually those who feel dumped and spend their days sadly. Meanwhile, the party that broke off the relationship can easily go about their days. Then, how to overcome it? To rise from a love that has foundered, we must fully understand what made us and our ex-lovers incompatible. All of that we have to do in order to quickly move on. While most people think of this breakup as being sudden, the person breaking the relationship may have been emotionally disengaged from the relationship for a long time. By the time the breakup occurred, they had basically disengaged from the relationship. However, the parties being dumped had only just found out and were in the early stages of grief and loss, he said. Many people are confused because a week before asking to break up, usually their ex will be very affectionate. However, all of that was just pretend and not a sincere thing from the heart. There are several factors that make it difficult for people to move on. To overcome this, here are the tips. 1. Don't check his social media. Seeing ex-lovers' social media actually makes it more difficult for us to forget him. We think about it all the time and it only makes it more difficult for us to stop thinking about the relationship that has foundered. 2. Stop asking why the breakup happened. This will keep the ex on our minds. Accept any explanation that fits the facts and keep our dignity. We can do this by thinking that he wants to end the relationship because he doesn't want to commit, makes a decision out of emotion and one day he will regret it, or he is not the right match for us. 3. List the compromises we have made in the relationship so we won't repeat them. 4. Redo the things we like and are fun. Having positive activities is an important way to signal to yourself that life goes on. 6. Delete anything that reminds you of him, like messages from him or his photos. 7. Reach out to friends and ask for their support. Heartbreak is common and everyone has their own way of dealing with it. That's the video this time. If you think this video is useful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends so we can continue to provide interesting content. Thank you for watching.